Hi friends, welcome back. And today we are just start learning the SAS. So before just learning the SAS or just to start learning writing the code, we should be aware about like what types of code we can just write. So whenever we are working with the SAS, so majorly there are four types of codes we can write. So first code is the data step code. So data step code is a kind of code where we just mainly read the data, we just mainly creates the data, and then data step process the data row by row. Okay, and whenever we are just writing the data step code, so it starts from the data and it ends with the run. So that's how we just write the code. Then second type of code is the proc. So proc code is just ready to use code in this as. So like if you just consider the example of our real life, so whenever we are in our home, so we do have various types of remotes available. So if you need to mainly watch the movies, so what do you use? You use the remote which is just used to operate the your LED. Similarly, if you are just mainly feeling the hot, so you just use the remote to operate your air conditioner. And similar way, if you are just mainly listening the songs, then you just do use the remote which is just used to operate your music system. So you can just see that there are various types of remote, and each and every remote is just having the specific task to be performed. Similar way, like we do have the cars, bikes as well, which are just used or created or invented to perform the specific kind of task. So similar way, in the SAS Academy has just created the various kind of procs, and whatever work you just want to do, you will be just using the proc which is just created to perform that work. So for example, if you just want to get the statistics from your data, then you will have to use the proc means. There is proc summary as well, there are other summaries as well, whereas I have just mainly explained or giving you the one example over here. Then similarly, whenever you are just looking for to get the frequency, we do usually use the proc freq. Okay, and then suppose if you just want to sort your data in any order, ascending or descending, then we do use the proc sort. So these are the procs which are just mainly created to perform these kind of tasks. Okay, then what is the third type of code? Third type of code is the macro. And what does macro means? So like whenever you are writing the code, and if you are just doing the repetitive work again and again, which means same work again and again, so you will not be writing the same code again and again. So in that case, you would like to use some mechanism which can help you to write the efficient and dynamic code and can perform your repetitive task. So that task in a SAS can be fulfilled with the help of using the macro. So when you are just using the macro, you can perform the repetitive task by writing the lesser code. Okay, and then fourth type of code is the PROC SQL code. So what does that mean? So if you are coming from some database, earlier you were just using the database, or even if you are not aware about the database, so whenever we are working in the database, so we do use the SQL queries. And if you just want to write the SQL queries in the SAS, so you can just write so uh, while using the PROC SQL. So now let's jump to this as and we will just mainly learn each and every code quickly so that we are confident to proceed ahead. So let's learn first type of the code, which is the data step. So let me just tell you first, whenever you are creating any table in SAS, that table is called the data set. Okay, and uh, data set can be used in any of the code because that is the table. Okay, so whenever you are working in the SAS, so you will just hear two types of keywords: data step and data set. So don't be confused, like data set is the table and data step is the code. Okay, so now let me just tell you how we can write the data step code. So data step code starts with the data. Let me first comment these. So data step code starts with the data, then we can give the any data name, suppose test, and then we can apply the semicolon here. Then I just want to create one variable which is just holding the value as 10, and then how we I can just mainly complete this data step code by giving the run here and then the semicolon. So what I am just doing here, or what instruction I'm giving to the SAS is that I'm just saying create a data set test which will be having a variable with value 10. And what how we are just merely performing this task? We are performing this task with the help of data step code, and it is creating the data set which is the table. So if I just press the F3, let me just press F3, because either we can just click on this running man button, or you can just see that it is just showing us the F3 over here. So we can just press the F3 and it will just run the code. And as I have just created the ran the code, you can just go to the log, you can just see like what code how code ran, and it is just printing the log. And you can just see we are not getting anything in the result because we have not printed the result, but we have just created the data set. So it is just creating or showing you the another tab which is the output data tab. And here what it is just having, it is just having the variable a, and then it is just having the value as 10. Okay, and if we just select this, you can just see that it is just saying it is kind of numeric variable, and as we have just assigned it 10, so it is just showing 1 to 3 as well, so which means that it is the numeric variable. Okay, so now that's how we can just use the data step code. Now let me quickly tell you how we can write the PROC code. So suppose we just want to print the values of this data set, which is the test. So first let me just tell you, when we just run the code, where our data set is just created. So this test is created under the libraries. Expand this library and then you will just see the work library. And within the work library, you can just see we do have the test. And if I just double click over here, you can just see that we are having the value which we just created over here. Now, if I just want to create a report quickly, so we can just use the proc procedure as well. So proc code starts from the proc and ends with the run. And then we just give the type of proc which we just want to give. So we will just give the proc name here, which is the print, then we give the data, and then we give the test. So what I'm just instructing SAS to do, I'm just saying SAS that please print the values of dataset test. Okay, and if I just run this now by pressing the F3, you can just see that this time I'm just seeing the result in the result window. And similarly, I can just go to the log window as well, and I can just see the log, like how code ran, what is the CPU time, what is the like real time, and what is the system CPU time or user CPU time. Okay, so that's how proc is just used. Now what is the third type of code which we discussed is kind of macro. So what is the difference or what is the use of macro? So what I just wrote over here, we just use the macro code for the reusability and the dynamic code. So suppose, let me just give you one example. If I expand this library and you just see we do have various data set here, and I want to print the values of suppose 4 datasets. So what I will just do, I will have to write this procedure 4 times. Okay, and then I will give the name of this dataset, and this dataset is there in the SAS help library. So what I'll just do, I'll just say SAS help dot air. And now you may be thinking that why we didn't give the work here while we were giving the test data set. Because work library is the temporary library, it is not necessary to give. Whereas libraries other than the work, we will have to explicitly mention the library name. Okay. And now expand. I'll just say BEI, BEI and BMT. Okay. Now if I just run this code, see how quickly it printed the values. Then let me just print the values over here. It is just getting printed quickly. Then similarly, if I just come here and I just run this, so see, it is taking up the time. So let me just cancel this and I'll just tell you why it is just taking the time. So before printing the values with the help of proc print, we must see like how many records we do have in our data set. So if you just see the BEI, it is holding the 24K records. And if you just try to print these records directly with the help of Proc Print, then your SAS Studio may crash as well. Like your system will just go not responding, because whenever it is just printing the value, it will just take the space in the memory. And although like I'm just having 64 gigs of the memory, so I will not face any issue, but it will just take bit time. But for you, or while working in any organization, you should just mainly take care of this. So what we can just do, whenever we are having the huge data set, so we can just use the OBS option, and then we can just say equals to. So when we just say equals to, OBS equals to 10, so what does this mean? So I'm just saying to proc print that please print the 10 records from this data set. So if I just run this now, you will just see that it will be printed quickly, and it has just printed the 10 records. Okay, now let's go ahead and let's print the values of this data set. So that's how it is just saying EMT. It is not AMT, it is EMT. Okay, so I'll just print this. So see, now I will have to see this BMT. Sorry, it is BMT. So now, whenever we just require to print the various values, so what we just did, we just wrote the same code again and again by changing only the dataset name. But if we need to print the suppose 200 records, sorry 200 data sets, then what we will just do? We will have to copy it again and again. So this type kind of tasks can be performed with the help of, or automated with the help of, macro. So let me just write the macro code quickly so that you just get bit idea. So what I'll just do, I'll just write the code. So far you just don't be worried that whatever code I'm just mainly explaining, I'll be explaining these codes step by step, and you will just definitely be learning. You will become the efficient. But I'm just showing you the examples right now. So I'll just say print data, and then I will just say library, and I'll just say data set. Okay, and then I will just simply copy this here, and I will just say percentage mend, and we will just say this way, and then we just copy it here, and I will just take this out, and I'll just use this here, and then I'll just use this here. Okay, and now what I'll just give the work here, and I will give the test here, and now simply I'll just copy it 4 times, and I will give the says help, says help, says help, and I will give the air PEI BMT. So we will not be printing this PEI because we need to give the OBS as well, and we are not giving OBS in each of the procedure. So I can just write that code as well quickly, but like you will not be able to understand, so we can just skip this line for now. Okay. So if I just run this code, so first I'll just run this code. So this way my macro automated code will be created. Now what I'm just saying, I'm just running this function, and in the work library, I'm just mainly printing the test data set. So see, okay, now I need to run this, it will print. Then now I need to run, and it will print. So you can just see that we just mainly wrote only this code, and now we need to call this function only, which is macro function or macro code, and it is just printing us the value. Similarly, now going forward, if I need to print any more two data sets, so I'll just copy here, and I will just see the smaller data set. Okay, by is the smaller, and then let me just check, car is also smaller. So I'll just mainly write the by here, and I will just write the cars here. And now I just run this. So see, we are getting the values printed of the by data set, Similarly, if I just run this code, we are just seeing like C, values printed for the cast data set as well. So that's how we just write the dynamic code with the help of macro code. And I mainly what I'll just say is whenever you are working in any organization, so you will hardly see such kind of scenario where you don't need to use the macro. Macro will be used always, and in interview it will be asked. It will be asked always. Okay, so now let's jump to the slide here. And what do we have here? We do have the SQL code in the PROC SQL. So what we can just do, if you are aware about the SQL, so even though you are not aware, I'll be just teaching that. But suppose if you just want to write the SQL code, so you can just say PROC SQL, and then you can just say the quit. And within this, you can just write your SQL code. Suppose select star from SAS help.air and semicolon, and then run this code. So see, this way we are able to print the value. So we are able to run the SQL code as well over here. Okay. So now I have just mainly explained you the all four types of code, and going forward I will be explaining you why we are just applying the semicolon. So mainly I'll just start explaining you the same. So now let's go to the next slide, and that's what mainly I just wanted to tell you. If you just do want to refer it to your friends, so please do so, and let's meet in the next video. Till the time, bye bye guys.